All right, folks, it's 24th of January. Big, huge, happy Friday to you. It's about 5:30 on the money. All the chores are done, all the feeding's done. Even though I do not understand these calves are looking for something and I do not know what it is. They got their grain. They started this a couple days ago. They got their grain. They're good on dry hay. They got alfalfa baleage and even salt and mineral, and there's nothing wrong with the water. But I don't know. Okay. First things first, we continue to have this storm. It never stopped. It's been like this for almost 2 days now. It's going to last another day. Last night it actually got heavy enough for snowfall and real wet snow where it merited cleaning up the entire driveway, some of the entrances like to the bale yard, the entrance across the highway to all the baleage. And to be honest with you, it just dawned on me I really screwed up. I should have, gosh darn it, I should have cleaned up the entrance to the field down the road for spreading manure. Happy Friday. Okay, I finished hauling the bales. If you caught yesterday's video, you'll know that I pulled a little preemptive strike here, just a little one. To purchase some feed because my numbers aren't making sense. I'm not going to go down that road again. I jibber-jabbered about that enough last night. I went and picked up the rest. I got 16 in total. I'm impressed. I cannot believe the amount of hay. It is double, if not maybe even more than a 4x5. These are obviously the big 4x6's. And the guy that I got these from, I know him personally. He runs that pressure to the brink of almost disaster. These things are tighter than I don't know what. So very, very happy about that. The roads were awful today. Of course, I had to touch some class 2 roads with the tractor and the wagon, but big hairy deal. I went ahead and while I was all set up and running anyway, I went ahead and grabbed another small load because of the roads and the hills. Another small loads of peas and oats. And I am keeping you, some of you in mind. I know you're very interested about peas and oats done high moisture and wrapped. I can tell you right now, it is phenomenal stuff. My favorite word, phenomenal. And I see no reason to feed any high moisture of anything tonight. So therefore, I was going to do a video showing the cows on peas and oats and what it looks like after it's, roughed up a bit. With a little bit of luck, that'll probably happen tomorrow night. So yeah, hauling bales today, running errands, this, that, the other thing. We are going to walk behind the barn. I'm going to show you the what's left over of those 3 big bales of hay that I fed yesterday. And I'm loving life right now. In fact, would you look at here? Son of a gun. Gosh darn it. Who put this here? Oh, my, so funny. Upper Hand Brewing Company. Obviously, that stands for up here. I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. This is actually a spin-off company of Bell's Brewing, which is downstate, which is extremely popular. They ended up putting a brewery up here, not too far from here, like 15 miles or less from here. And I don't know why this is an IPA. I'm not an IPA guy, but happy Friday, everybody. Fred, you old dirty dog, you. Ooh, that's some strong pine needles right there. IPA. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Ugh. Yeah, that'll be the last one of those. I'm sure if you're an IPA fan, you're probably happy. Wind just kicked up. You're going to have to put up with it. I can only assume that it's messing with the audio a little bit. Yeah, these pigs are doing okay. Everything's doing okay. Now, I don't know what the video looks like to you folks, but I'm here to tell you it's very mild. Feels fantastic. Cattle, all the animals just love it. And we're going to continue to have mild weather as we go. Now, one of the other things that was done today, quite very simply, is just small preparations for opening up the 18-foot silo. If you caught yesterday's video, you got an explanation on that. I'm breaking my word. It's for good reason. We're going to open this up probably next week. In preparation for that, cleaned off a little bit of a runway here, a little bit of an area, because the elevators, unloaders, elevators, whatever you want to call them, there are elevators, need to be swapped. Obviously, this one that goes into the barn, which is not being used these days, needs to be shuffled over. And quite very obviously, the outside elevator needs to come to here because this is the 18-footer. Call me Mr. Obvious today. Let's take a look at that hay. You stay right there. Don't you go nowhere now. What are you rascals doing? It's Friday night. You ought to be in the back 40 dancing. Where's them bowls? Okay, here's one right here. Hello. This is the older guy. He is for sale by the way. Not that I'm trying to sell anything on YouTube here. In fact, I think that's a no-no, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to keep our eye on them. Doesn't mean it's any problems, but take that with a grain of salt. Okay. What's going on here? So, yeah, an extreme amount of hay left over, and there's going to be even tomorrow. I highly doubt feeding dry hay tomorrow even, which is a godsend. I did rough this bale up a little bit, and I did bring another dry bale out, a 4x5. We're going to call it a candy bale because it had wrapping on it. It was one of the end bales to a new line, and of course it stays pretty darn good. So these I figured, why not? I threw it in here, keep these cattle happy. Quit all that now, and yeah, she's getting pretty messy around here though. It's time to change locations for rings. In fact, it's almost time to switch over to the lot. Then of course this is the third bale with a pretty roughed up end here. They will pick at it and eat it, but I'm extremely happy. Now this morning I did feed a high moisture peas and oats. Right there you can see they're still picking it off the ground, but they did not get one tonight. So yeah, I'm impressed. I'm happy. I'll just shoot you straight. This farm has never dealt with 4x6 bales before. We've never had a 4x6 baler. We've never had any that I'm aware of, any custom baling done for us with a 4x6. Nothing. So the way I see it is this. I'm going to do a little tough talking here. I'm going to make a fool out of myself. We're just jibber-jabbering. I'm pretty impressed. This side's herd might be a drop in the bucket to many is. And if it is, my thumbs up to you. I'm truly proud of you. That's, you're busy. This herd has over doubled. Well over doubled in the last 3 years. 3 years ago is when I bought my brand new 4x5 baler. I kind of pride myself, self-glory here, and kind of thinking ahead, looking ahead and everything else. I guess when it comes down to it, I kind of failed a little bit when it came down to a 4x5 baler, which there's nothing wrong with, but depending on what kind of a herd size you have, it's something to take into strong consideration. I didn't. I did not concern myself with the fact that I had a guaranteed plan to up and heighten this farm quite a bit, you know, as far as cattle count, head count, whatever you want to say. We're going to get out of this wind just a little bit. So, no harm, no foul, all's well. I called my guy about a 4x6. Just tinkering around. I got to be honest with you, I don't think I can swing that this year. But I called because I'm curious. We'll see. You know, my baler's still worth a pretty penny. Well taken care of for the most part. I put it through hell on those corn stalks. Well taken care of, in good shape. The list goes on, and we'll see. Who knows if I got good deals out there right now. I'm going to stop there. I think it's time. And I'm really kicking myself for not thinking a little bit more ahead when I went and bought the 4x5 baler, thinking about a 4x6. It just didn't register. So, one last time here before we do a shout out Friday. Fred, I love you, buddy. For anybody that doesn't know what that means, I know I probably just look like an idiot, but that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely proud to give a shout out Friday here to Diamond Heart Ranch. Diamond Heart Ranch has 253 subs, so already established, doing a good job. Obviously he's getting the sub count up there. This is that that stage right here where it's now time for, let's call it a big push, to get this person out there. The videos that he's done and his operation, like I said, already established, used to the camera, videos. I can't talk a whole lot about his channel. I didn't investigate it very long. But Diamond Heart Ranch, 253 subs. Hails out of the beautiful state of North Dakota. God, I love the Dakotas. I'm seeing a lot of cattle, equipment, making hay, grinding hay, TMR rations. This is right up my alley. And yeah, so Diamond Heart Ranch, go check them out. I look forward to doing a little bit more myself. But folks, it looks like we got a real good winner here. 253 subs already. And like I said, he's at that point where he's established, and now it's time to really get it out there. So yeah. All right. I need to give out another huge appreciation, huge shout out right now. Alan Durbin. Alan Durbin and I have been conversing via email for probably, I'd venture to say, probably a year and a half, 2 years now. Not much, just here and there, you know, conversation. Alan has sent to me, I'll admit it, a pile of channels for Shout Out Friday. Hey, Ben, you know, hope all is well. Go check this one out. Pretty interesting. Stuff like that. And I tell you what, Alan, my grave apologies to you. I don't think I've ever said your name or gave you a shout out. And yes, I do believe in giving people credit. This world is lacking in credit severely. The wrong kind of credit. So Alan, I do apologize, but I hope you take this as a nice pat on the back and appreciation. I do appreciate it. I know I don't answer back very often. Shame on me. I don't have an excuse for that. I want to let you know that I have a huge appreciation for what you do, and some of the channels that you've shot my way that I possibly would not have run into myself without, you know, fully really investigating whatever. So a big huge thank you, Alan. Folks, Diamond Heart Ranch, go check him out. Does a pretty good job from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some really good things, and let's live this life and be happy and do good things. I don't really know what else to say on this beautiful Friday evening with a Upper Hand Brewery IPA. She's been a long week. I got another 9 innings in me if need be, but she's been a long week. The brain is fried. I'm a little tired, but boo-hoo-hoo. I had a fencer problem here. I don't know if you could hear it ticking, but I did. I got to check that out tomorrow. So yeah, we got a bit of snow, and it's going to keep coming. It is stopping tomorrow midday, and our forecast is fit for a king. For this time of year, up here it is anyway. We're going to reach one day, I believe it's next Saturday. I seen 39 degrees, and we got a 38 on each side of that day. So that is about the time we'll be cleaning out the silo. It'll help out immensely on the silage that's on the sidewalls, and just make everything just a little easier, I dare say. The word easier is an easy word. Make that make sense. For anybody that's still watching and tagging along, guess I'm not ready to shut the old video down yet. Nothing's changed since last night. Everything's doing good. Doing pretty fair. I continue to just stare at 3003. Yeah, you too. But I do believe that this Visor Cattle Company will be keeping him for the next couple of years. I really like his attitude, his condition, his shape, the way he looks. List goes on and on. If I can fit it in there next week, I do plan on doing that transfer of calves that I talked about last night. One of the small little stupid little chores that was done today, this evening, is, of course, I threw down some extra straw. Tomorrow I got to throw down a whole bunch of loose soybean straw, and yeah, put a little collection of hay down here. That ought to last for roughly a week. Boy, it's amazing how quick these small squares are going. But, you know, rightfully so. You got confined animals inside the barn. They cannot get around, Bale. So, anyway. Big happy Friday one more time, folks. Diamond Heart Ranch, Alan Durbin. Thank you, sir. Highly appreciate you. I really do. And hope everybody's doing okay. You got some nice plans for the weekend. Yeah, go from there. I don't know. What's on my agenda tonight? What would a good-looking guy like myself be doing on a night like tonight? I don't know. I don't have any plans. Really don't have any plans. But anyway, folks, we're going to talk to you sooner and later. Have a good night.